Hello, guys. You recognize me? Trim the beard. I trimmed it. Grade 4, baby, for the 4 horsemen. So my beard was here, and now it's here. Do I look younger? Do I look older? Who knows? I feel cleaner. Wow, it's hot. It's really hot, but I do live in the desert. How you all doing? I wasn't planning on going live tonight, but I was going to go out. I decided against it. So I'm going to have a quiet one. I just made myself a homemade pizza with salad, beautiful salad, spinach for Popeye, yellow pepper, cucumber, red onion, cherry tomatoes, and kept it very simple with the pizza, ham and mushroom. Beautiful stuff. So in this live, I will basically show you how sports are connected, which I've been saying for 2 years. And how I can still predict sports outcomes by my knowledge of Tom Brady. I've done it so many times. It's off the charts, and it's insane how it's all being done. And I think it's God that's doing it. So I've actually got a little cookie at the side of me. Treating myself to a little cookie. It is Friday night, baby. Oh, by the way, this morning I went for a hike with Chris, who I call him Rambo, because the guy's absolutely massive and he's obsessed with Rambo. I went for this beautiful hike for about an hour and a half, and I think I've got my new alarm clock. So listen to this. This is how I'm going to wake up every morning to this. I'm going to figure it out. Here we go. All right, after 3.
What a glorious day, baby!
It's going to be my alarm clock. That's going to wake me up. What a glorious day, baby. Wake up to that every morning. Because the tones on your alarm on your iPhone, I think they're designed to piss you off, to be honest. They're shocking. Hello, Johnny G. How you doing, baby? You all good? You all good? Again, went live here. Don't expect many people to be here on a Friday night. I'm all good with that. But I'm just going to break this down for you. And I don't know how I feel about this. So since I set up my website, I'm 10 out of 15 in my picks. I was like, oh my God, that makes me 66.6%, 666. I was like, I'm at a point with my picks where I'm like, is it just destiny what my record's going to be? However much work I put into it. 66.6%. It made me giggle. Because remember, I had the Mets to beat the Yankees. And the Yankees became 66.6% for the season. Because they'd won 66 games out of 99. I'm like, this 666 is everywhere. Who's winning the NFL? Before I answer that question, I'm not a guru, okay? I'd prefer it without being disrespectful to you. You asking, who do you think will win the NFL? Because when you say who's winning the NFL, it implies like I know everything when I don't. So I won't go through the riddle because that's on my website. And thank you. I have 92 people now. Every day I wake up, there's new people there. Thanks to all of you for signing up. I'm about a third of the way to where I was with Patreon. It's got to be patient. So I'll tell you who I think's going to win it, but I won't give you the code. The code's outstanding. I think Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. But there's a lot of riddles for the teams. That's my favorite one, the Packers and Rodgers. There's also a phenomenal riddle for the Buffalo Bills and for Brady again. But I just don't think they're going to give Brady it. They can't let the guy go 8-3, which is his birthday, August the 3rd. And football in Gematria is 83. And 83 is the 23rd prime, his 23rd season. All the nines I keep talking about. 23 is the 9th prime. He's going to be 45 years old, the 9th triangular number. But then again, he did play the opening game last year against Dallas, which was on 9/9, 99 days before the Pope's birthday. And remember that Brady He's connected to Pope Francis because Francis was born on Saturnalia 1217, the 199th prime, and Brady was drafted 199th pick, 199 the 46th prime. Tom Brady equals 46, Catholic equals 46. He retired 46 days after the Pope's birthday. So he has an exceptional riddle as well. But my favorite riddle is Packers and Aaron Rodgers. And I just talked about the Pope as I have 13 alive, 3 likes. He became the Pope 13-3 and the lowest scoring Super Bowl ever involved Brady with the Patriots, which finished 13-3. Another example of how he's connected to Francis. And I'll show you here how they're connected, how Brady's connected to baseball somehow, his numbers. It's crazy. The GOAT. So, hello, chronic masturbator. I do remember that you like me to call you by your full name. Wow, guys, this is hilarious. 15 in life, 5 likes, 155, a huge part of my code, which connects to Brady. I just did a video about 15.5. I'm so happy 6079 Smith is in the live because I've missed his codes. To be honest, I'm getting withdrawal symptoms from his excellent codes. Adam looking like Jason Statham with trimmed beard. I went for it, guys, because I don't know. It just felt right. I went for a hike today, beautiful hike, and it was really hot. I was like, oh, this is itching me now. This is starting to irritate me. And I really believed that the beard that I had wasn't going to get any longer. I think I peaked because I wanted to see how long it would go. I wanted to be like Guru Nanak. I wanted to be like here. But I was like, I don't think it's going there. It was just staying like for about a week. It didn't grow. I was like, there's no point me keeping this beard, which doesn't look that great. To be honest, just for the sake of keeping it, if it's not going to grow. So I think I figured out what my peak is. Will I ever do it again? I don't know. Maybe if I go live in the woods. Maybe if I can't afford a shaver. Remember, the WEF said we'll own nothing and be happy. So maybe I won't be able to shave. I do look a bit like Statham though. More without the beard. Has he ever grown a beard, that guy? I think he has actually, but I don't know. Hope your day's going well. How do you think 2024 presidential elections is going to play out? I think Trump's going to be president again. From my coding. Trump's going to be back in there. So we'll see. I think he might win his 8th ring and retire with a win at 46 years old. I don't want to retire. If he plays till the end of the season and he wins it, he'll be 45. I did tell people when he retired he would come out of retirement. I did tell you that because he's born 8-3, the 23rd prime. This is going to be his 23rd season, and the whole ritual of him retiring was all to do with the 49, because he retired after 22 seasons with 7 rings, and 227 is the 49th prime. Sports the 49ers. The 49ers, by the way, who knocked out the Packers. And I'm not going to go deep into that code. I can't help myself. I'm not going to go into it. But and then, wow, 22 in the live, 7 likes. And Brady played 22 seasons, 7 rings. Who's doing this? Is this God? Are people screwing with me with the numbers and the likes? Or am I just so good at observing it? 24 in the live, 8 likes. Kobe Bryant Day is jersey numbers. Now we have 23 in the live, 9 likes. 23 the 9th prime. 239 the 52nd prime. Now 23-8 for Kobe's birthday. I don't know. Adam has that invert hairline. Oh my word, for fun. I that's pretty funny. What invert hairline? I have a shocking hairline. I don't even know if I have a hairline at this point. I actually probably look better with the shaved head. The invert hairline. By the way, guys, for fun is Amani Anani, just so you know. And if you're on my Twitter, you'll see that somebody called Amani, which is a girl, liked me on Tinder. Safe to say, I hit that X button as fast as I could. So this for fun guy is just Amani Anani. Let him have fun. Let him have fun. That made me laugh. Adam has an invert hairline. That was a good one. See, I don't mind when people make fun out of me. That was a good one. I've never heard of an invert hairline. Good one. Who's going to win the Euro final? What do you mean by the Euro final? A Champions League final? Again, please rephrase your question to who do you think, not who's going to. And then I'll think about answering it. Illusion looking like he dumped his date so he can give us a live stream. I actually went on a date today. It only was for an hour. I got a strawberry smoothie, bought her a coffee. She asked for some fancy coffee. Can't remember what it was. Called Angie. She was nice, just funny girl. And then I had to leave to go teach English. I just want to meet as many people as I can. You know what I mean? I like to meet different people, hear the stories. And she was like, I don't have a story. I was like, everybody has a story. She might actually be watching this now, actually. We'll see. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? Yeah, I shaved. I literally shaved like about 3 hours ago before I met that girl. I shaved 4. So I've still got hair. I didn't go like completely baby face like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the Satanist. They're trying to make people forget about Michael Jordan by making Brady win 7 rings or more. There was always going to have a white guy be the GOAT, though, weren't they? Obviously, Jordan won 6. Brady has 7. Brady has 7 rings, just like Saturn. That's a reason why I don't think he's going to win it. That's one of the main reasons I think he's not going to win it. Despite all the other amazing things. Brady always has an exceptional riddle. The guy's pretty much always at the Super Bowl. He always has the numbers to be there, Brady. He's connected to everything, that guy. Thank God I know him inside out in regards to his numbers, why I'm able to make so many predictions involving Brady, who's connected to Revelation. He's talking about the women's Euros. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. The code I have suggests Germany will be lifting the trophy. I've done a video on it. I went through everything I found and everything Chuck found. And there's more numbers that indicate Germany will lift the trophy and get their 9th Euros in the last 11 tournaments. And it's funny how England have been in the Euros 9 times and Germany 11. There's another 9/11, which I didn't mention in that code. So I think Germany, it's on Sunday, isn't it, will win. But if they don't, I'm really not bothered either way either. I'm so past that, which is a beautiful thing. Like, again, I'm 66.6% with my picks this month. That's way higher than most people. And I don't mind too much if I lose now. If it wins, I don't get all excited. I'm like, okay, good. That's really good for people. If it misses, I'm like, okay, what a shame. That sucks. Move on to tomorrow. I live in the present. I don't focus too much on the future and the past, to be honest. Yeah, I was discussing the Euro 2022 final, and it's a mind-blowing video. Even if Germany don't win, you're going to learn so much to see how everything's connected by a code by watching that video. A lot of people really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching it. Hey, Detroit Aaron. Much love to you. If women's English team win, then the men's English team aren't winning the World Cup. I don't think it's as simple as that, but are they going to have England's men lose the Euros than the women? I believe so. Both of the finals are going to be at London. I think so. Could it be a sacrifice for England to win the World Cup? They have a phenomenal riddle for it. You know who I like the most, but if England win it 56 years after they won it in 66, I'm not going to be shocked in the slightest if England win it. Brady is the most obvious invert. No, there's more obvious ones than Brady. See Brady's body when he came on the scene? Like, it's just hilarious that it was the 199th pick, picked in the 6th round, and now he has more Super Bowl rings than any other franchise. When it comes to Brady, it could just be that guy's numbers. There could be an element to it where it is your numbers that dictate your life. It really could. Or it could be ritual sacrifice, or it could be the fact that he's married to a witch, or it could be his bloodline. Stuff that we don't know. But I'm just saying Brady's numbers, from what I've studied, the high level that I am now, the numbers connected to Brady are quite simply insane. I still struggle on how you come across these numbers and link them. God God gave me this gift. I'm telling you. If you don't, you're new to me, aren't you, chronic masturbator? Yeah, Argentina, Jordan, is my favorite code. The code I have for Argentina is one of the greatest codes I've ever done in my entire life. Still haven't posted it yet on my website because there's no rush. There's no rush. But chronic masturbator. I sometimes ask myself, how did I come across these numbers? How do I sync these numbers and make these connections? I do say when I'm coding, I need utter silence, and I go into like a trance. And when I'm coding, like typing stuff up on my website, it's like it's not Adam. It's like something comes within me and takes over me. And the things that I connect, I sometimes smile to myself and go, how do you know that, Adam? When did this happen? How do you know more about the NFL than a diehard NFL fan? When you never liked NFL, how? Why? But then I'm at a point now where I often avoid how and why. I just, okay, I've got this gift. I'm going to use it and I'm going to share it with as many people as I can. That's how I see it now. So is it a gift? 1,000,000%. Whereas Amani Anani, he's in the live, but he's going under a different name for fun. Sometimes he likes to mix it up and he goes by different names. Or she, because what I've realized now, Amani is actually a female name. And I've got it in my head, or had it in my head, Amani Anani, which again sounds like you'd order one of them from a curry house. Not being racist. I've said this before. Can I have a Amani Anani, some chicken pakoras, bhajis, kebab, chapatis, poppadoms? Actually, make that two Amani Ananis. So Amani, turns out Amani could be a female who blatantly has a massive crush on me, and is just being annoying to me. It's like when you have a crush on a girl at middle school or whatever. Sometimes you play tough and you're mean to them because you don't know how you feel about your emotions. So I know Amani Anani is pretty much in love with me, and I think Amani Anani is for fun right now, not for fun with me. I don't want to have fun with Amani Anani, but in the live for fun. Look, for fun, interestingly misses Amani Anani. Really, because you are Amani Anani, mate. Yeah, that last live is when I came across your live. I thought you were just a sports channel, but I've stumbled on a gem of a channel. Thank you very much. I am way more than sports. I was just a sports gematria guy. I was, but I don't settle for that. Again, on my website, I cover so much, guys. I cover so much. Can I code every sport? Yes, every single sport I can decode. See the Mets won again today, who I have for the World Series. Been on them a while, months. They won again. Like the allegory of the cave. I posted that today about basically how Socrates describes a group of people who've lived chained to a well of caves all their lives. And they face this blank wall, but they're chained and they can't turn around. And all they see is shadows. But those shadows are their reality. I'll actually do a whole video on it. I shared Mag's recent video about what they do with CGI in movies and the news, that you can actually put people in the same footage that are not actually physically together, but it looks like they are. So I do all sorts of stuff, man. And people who support me know that. Yeah, Kylie Mbappe, Johnny G. Kylie. Put Mbappe on the front cover of FIFA. Yeah, Kylie's a female, mate. Killian. Got the word kill in his name when the way you pronounce it. So Patrick Cash, God is an invert. I disagree. The Baphomet is who they worship. No, God's not an invert in my opinion. Am I right in saying you think that the big football matches are fixed? Predetermines the term I use. Predetermined. The outcomes are already predetermined before they've begun. But it's very interesting, which I've called out before. Many people never connected this. Why do they call it a fixture list? Fix. Okay, a fixture list. which gives you basically the schedule of the teams. Why does it have the word fix in it? Again, I'm gifted that I studied English, taught English, got a high level understanding of the English language. Fixture list, why? Why? Fix, I'm telling you. But I don't like using that word because it implies it's just man doing it. And there's no way man is behind fixing every single game, every single day, every single league, in every single nation. Man's not behind that. But there's certain people within this world, this universe, this realm that are aware of the code and they've infiltrated the code. And instead of sharing the knowledge with us, they use it against us. People like me who are acquiring this knowledge, opening my third eye, they don't like people like me. But again, I wear God's armor. God is within me here, and he allows me to do what I do. I don't understand how I'm able to do what I do every single day and live a normal life without going crazy. Because to say this type of knowledge can drive a man crazy. I've acquired it in 2 years. I don't let it get to my head and let me go crazy. I go for hikes, I go out for dinner, I date people, I work out, and I have a balance now. At the beginning, I had an obsession with it. God and the Matrix already knew about the fix before the fix. Yeah. Nationals can fall to 31-19 away August the 4th. Brilliant, Detroit Aaron. If you know anything about my coding, you'll know that since I stumbled across this knowledge, I have never seen a 3,119 code miss because it's the 444th prime, which is a sacred number. And it happened again today with Cleveland. I'll go through the code just to show you here. People can say whatever they want about this code, but I do it day in, day out. And I use Brady, which I have been doing, and Kobe and the Pope, which I've been doing for 2 years. Now everyone seems to be doing it. So that's always something I think about and go, there you go, Adam, you stayed strong. People mocked you and laughed at you, and those same people are now basically copying what you did and continue to do. So today I had Cleveland Guardians to beat the Tampa Bay Rays. Anytime Tampa Bay are playing, I think about Brady because he plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay? So anytime Tampa Bay Rays are playing, I always have a little gander to see if there's Brady numbers at play. And if there is, then I'll code that game. So I saw straight away that they were Brady numbers. So check this out. I said, I'm going for the plus 120 underdog, Cleveland, for the potential 31-19 home record for Tampa if they lose, and a wild Tom Brady riddle. So that's what happened. Tampa dropped to 31-19, and 3,119, like 31-19, is the 444th prime, and I have yet to see this not hit. So because I've done this for 2 years now, high level, day after day after day after day, you start seeing patterns. You recognize numbers that are very popular, and when you see that number is at play, and you have a great code to back up that number, that's often when you write. Not always. Notice I said the word often. And when you prime down 31-19, this is why it's really important. When you prime it down, 31's the 11th prime, isn't it? 19's the 8th prime. So that gets you 11-8. And what's hilarious about that is I'm actually going to be in Los Angeles. When do I arrive? 11-8. When does my friend from Los Angeles leave where I live right now? He's leaving the upcoming Wednesday, 8-3. Brady's birthday. Brady's birthday is leaving, and I'm arriving in Los Angeles on 118. Los Angeles, California gets you 118. So that 31-19 primes down to 11-8. Tom Brady in Gematria is 118. A huge number with him. A huge number with him. And going back to the 31 as well, when Brady won Super Bowl 55, which I called at the beginning of the season, and I said he would beat the Chiefs at the beginning of the season. That's when I won about $5,000 when I was gambling, a bit more. How many points did the Bucs finish with? 31. They won 31-9. where Mahomes couldn't throw a touchdown. The halftime score was 21-6, 216, 6 times 6 times 6, 216. Remember, Brady threw for 201 yards. And then the Bucs went to the White House on the 201st day of the year to meet Biden, the 46th president, big number with your boy Brady, who retired 46 days after the Pope's birthday. All syncs up. Why do you think the Milwaukee Bucks won the NBA the same day the Bucks were in the White House, which was the 201st day of the year, where Brady got 201 yards in the Super Bowl? The anniversary of the moon landing. So I'll keep going with this. It wasn't that long, but it was just really clean. So Tom Brady equals 118, plays for Tampa. And Brady won Super Bowl 55 on 2-7. I always tell you that you need to know your prime numbers, your Fibonacci, your triangular, your square roots. You need to know them. It's not easy. It's not easy at all to memorize them all. That's the thing I'm most proud of, I think, when it comes to this knowledge. How I know straight away that 3,119 is the 444th prime. So why is it important that Brady won the Super Bowl on 2-7? Which was, ironically, Matt Stafford's 33rd birthday. All right? Stafford, who just won this Super Bowl, who knocked out Brady with the Rams. Okay? As I have 29 in the live, 10 likes, 29, the 10th prime. Brady played in his 10th Super Bowl, won number 10 at college with Michigan. So Brady won that Super Bowl on 2-7. Today's date, guys, is July the 29th, 729. And I know straight away in my head that 27 times 27 is 729. Okay? Raise in gematria. Okay? Gets you 27. Brady's recent birthday. No, the Cleveland pitcher's recent birthday was 8 weeks and 3 days ago. Who's 27 years old. The 27-year-old pitcher of Cleveland, his birthday was 8 weeks and 3 days ago. And Brady was born on 8/3, August the 3rd. That date can be written 3/8, the 3rd of August, and he won Super Bowl 55 on the 38th day of the year, which is February the 7th, 2-7. Woo! Today leaves 155 days left in the year. That's why I laughed when I had 15 in the live and 5 likes. This was huge for me. Today leaves 155 days left in the year, and Brady and the Bucs won Super Bowl 55, ending the season with a 15-5 record. 15 is the 5th prime. Cleveland pitcher got his 5th win of the season. He's now 5 wins, 6 losses, like 56. 5 days before Brady's birthday. Interesting, eh? Interesting. Pitcher got his 5th win of the season 5 days before Brady's birthday. And the pitcher, his recent birthday was 8 weeks and 3 days ago, and Brady's upcoming birthday is on 8/3 in 5 days. Wow. Now check this out. Cleveland Guardians, who changed the name recently, it's all ritual. It's all because it's the code. All right. Why do you think they changed the name of these franchises? It's the code. Cleveland Guardians equals 73. Brady is 7-3 in Super Bowls. Remember the guy who went 7-3 in the 21st year, the 21st century, and 73 is the 21st prime, and then he retired on February the 1st, 2-1, because it's all coded by God, not by Brady or the Jesuits, by God. Cleveland Guardians equals 314, which is pi. Steph Curry's birthday. 314 is the 73rd day of the year. So Cleveland Guardians, if you ever see a 21 with them or a 73 with them, or a pitcher can go 7-3, whatever it may be, or a team can go get their 73rd win against them, 73 is a huge number with that franchise for those who like to code. So obvious. Cleveland equals 33, and the Rays pitcher just dropped to 3-3 for the season. Cleveland and 33, anybody who can code, know that. Cleveland, 33, huge. As I have 33 likes, no, 33 in the live. And then Tampa equals 51. Cleveland got the 51st season win. Cleveland stayed on 47 season losses, the 15th prime. Tampa gets you 15. So is that as detailed as my usual codes? No. Was it as clean as a whistle? And it finished 4-1, by the way. 4-1. The age Kobe died. And we know Kobe and Brady are like this. 41 with your skull and bones. And when Brady and the Bucks won the Super Bowl, the Chiefs ended the season with a 14-2 record. Coronavirus gets you 1-4-2. The Bucks were 15-5. Coronavirus gets you 15-5. Claydex was on 15-5, the 15th of May. Operation Warp Speed, the 15th of May. Kobe inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame, the 15th of May. First case of monkeypox, the 15th of May, 15-5. Radio header inverts, yep. Brady's 44 days older than me. He will be 45 years old, 45 days older than my next 9/11 day. Wow. You got that 17-9 Detroit Air in the 41st prime, like how Cleveland won. 41. And that score can actually be seen as 1-4, like 14. And Brady won the Super Bowl at age 43, the 14th prime. Dak Prescott's birthday, 729. Yep, that's what one of his riddles was for getting to a Super Bowl, but he didn't because of the 2-7. Messi and invert, I believe so. I've told you that all the top stars are. An invert for me is somebody who was born like a female and became a male. I was born a male and became a female. It's all connected to the Baphomet, which you need to study yourself. Adam will tell you some truths, but will also deceive. I never intentionally go out of my way. Oh, wow. 31 in the live, 11 likes. I was born on my dad's 31st birthday. My favorite number is 11. I love it when I see that 3111. So what's he saying about me? Adam will tell some truths, but will also deceive. Again, what I was saying, I never intentionally deceive people. Okay? I come here, I go live, I speak my mind, I don't have a script. I respond to all your comments pretty much unless I'm doing a live with somebody. So, again, how am I deceiving people? You can't just go around saying that I'm deceiving people. You have nothing to back it up. I back up my statements. You call these people inverts? Yeah, because I study anatomy. You say sports are rigged? Yeah, because I call the outcomes all the time. And championships in multiple sports and tell you exact scores. So yeah, I can say these things. I back up what I say, and most people in the world don't. They just say things like, Adam tells some truth, but he does this and he deceives you. Go on, give me an example of it. You can't. You can't force your will onto others. Exactly, chronic maths debater. How many times do I have to sit here and say the same thing of, I'm Adam, or the illusion, whilst I'm online. I speak my truth. I back up most things that I say, in my opinion. I believe that the level of my coding is exceptional. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to believe what I say. You don't have to be here right now on a Friday night listening to me or Saturday morning. So, for fun, Mani and Annie, should I say. I see you here all the time. All the time. Why? Are you protecting people from me deceiving them? Tell me one thing I've said within this live over the last 34 minutes that's been deception. Give me one example of it. You can't, can you? But give me one example. Try. My theory is that Adam woos like the rest of them because they're both entertainers. I am an entertainer. I'm hilarious. I've been since a child. I'm funny. Am I not? Or am I pretending to be funny? Am I deceiving you into believing that I'm a funny guy? Or am I just funny? Did you see Jimmy Butler? What, Michael Jordan's son? No. What's he done recently, Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Buckets. People also cannot be deceived unwillingly. Wow, thank you so much, TNT Truth Not. Thank you. That paid for my strawberry smoothie today. Keep it up. That's what she said. Woo! Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's always nice when something like that comes, keep it up. I don't know. Let me look what that is. Is it doing weights? Is that thing doing weights or something? Pretty hilarious. Thank you very much. Natural funny is the truth. The funniest people in the world are naturally funny. It's why I don't like jokes. It's why I don't like why did the chicken cross the road? Like, all that nonsense. I don't think that's funny. Yeah, you are, Manny and Annie. Don't lie. Don't deceive us for fun. We all know you're Manny and Annie. Now pipe down. You know me, I'm a mind reader. Yeah, the people who like tell me a joke, it's like, I ain't telling you a joke, you muppet. And then they'll laugh at me calling them a muppet. The whole thing of like, that's why some of these comics or comedians, whatever you want to call them, when they're on stage and they're just telling a story and it's all pre-planned. I don't like that. I like going on a night out and people are just top of the game. The banter's hilarious. You're not planning what you're saying. When I do my live streams, do you think I sit down and go, I'm going to say this at this time because I think that Amani and Annie is going to laugh? No, I'm just a funny guy. And thank you, God, because I think being funny is one of the greatest gifts a person can have. He's a mind reader. Thank you. Dave Chappelle is an invert. I believe so. Do you really believe he got attacked by that fan? Yeah, of course he did. I saw it on the mainstream. Yeah. Okay. Then you're going to believe that because you've seen it on the mainstream. You know how embarrassing that is? 11:11, is it, Kathy? So you're 2 hours ahead of me. Kathy, the hike I went on today, you're going to have to go on it with me if you like hiking. It was just truly beautiful. I actually climbed up this, I guess you could call it a mountain. And it was very dangerous. But I was like, I like to live dangerously, baby. And I jumped if I would have misstepped it, I was gone. My friend was like, you shouldn't do that. I was like, I'm doing it. So I did it. I got this amazing photograph. And I thought, I'm athletic. I'm not going to miss that jump. Like if there was no major fall, I'm not missing that jump. So I was like, I'm jumping. I got this photo. I was just chilling like a villain. And then afterwards, went for breakfast on the marina. And it was delicious as well, that. Oh no, I didn't. I was going to get a mango ice cream on the way back, but I stopped myself. I'm really into mangoes at the moment. No, you're not. You're just lying to people. You're deceiving them, telling them that you like mangoes just to make you sound healthy. Well, I'm eating a cookie right now. Ooh, woo, baby. And no, I'm not copying Michael Jackson with that. He never said baby. He said he. Okay? For the people saying I'm stealing Michael Jackson's he. I'm not saying he, am I? But anyhow, he said he, which is a couple of pronouns together. He. I see you, Michael. You never died, did you? Oh, sorry to all the Michael Jackson fans out there who are coming after me because I've called out Jackson numerous times and backed it up. Whereas you're going off your interview with Martin Bashir, determining who Michael Jackson was. Mango daiquiri, excellent, Kathy, and a mango margarita. Where's Amani and Annie? Look, listen to what For Fun said. Who is Amani and Annie? This could be the running joke here. For Fun just said, where's Imani and Annie? These lives aren't the same. I agree. They're 10 times better. Ooh, woo! Make it 100 times better without Imani and Annie in here, who's got a major crush on me. MJ's a legend, but satanic. Music, incredible. No doubt in the talent of Michael Jackson. No doubt in the talent of Michael Jackson. I want to make a change for once in my life. What a beautiful voice, eh? Not me, Jackson. I'm not sure about the other ones, though. Janet and all the other Muppet Jacksons. Again, Justin Timberlake shows off Janet Jackson's boob during Super Bowl. You think that wasn't by design? Why do you care that you saw an invert's fake tit? Why was that such a huge deal? Why was everyone talking about it? That's the world we live in. Can't talk about stuff that I talk about because don't have the brain capacity to do it. Imani has more followers here. Just me. That's also Imani Anani. That's another Imani Anani account. Just me. It's another one. Remember, he said he has 133 YouTube accounts. Interesting that Francis became the Pope 13-3. Maybe Imani Anani is Pope Francis because I've called him out better than anybody, Pope Francis. Okay? Maybe Imani Anani is Pope Francis with his 133 YouTube accounts. How is that possible? How sad is that? Also, I think everyone in life can accept that the world we live in is run by numbers and shapes. No. I don't believe everyone in the world will agree with that. Most people don't acknowledge numbers, or symbols, or shapes. They'll probably agree. The one thing that a lot of people will agree on is that money controls the world. And a lot of people will say, yeah, that's fair. Without money, I can't do that. I don't have that. That's what most people could agree upon. Most people have no desire to look into how powerful numbers are or symbols. By design through the education system. I'm trying to change that. You're a funny guy, you know. I know I am. This guy is saying everyone's Imani Anani. No, I'm not. I'm saying for fun is Imani Anani and just me. And that's why just me's comment follows for funds. I wonder if Imani Anani is going to come back from the dead and I'm here. All right. Sacred geometry is in everything. I agree. But not many people even know what geometry is, mate. Go ask your friends. You know what geometry is? Ask them. They won't even know what it means, let alone know that it's sacred. How can you know something sacred if you don't actually know what it is? Okay. Geometry is, as you know, it's basically mathematics. Deals with measurements, relationships, angles, surfaces, properties, all of that. Most people have no interest in that unless they work with numbers, like an architect or an engineer. But I think you bullied all his accounts. He gave up, unfortunately. Wait, I bullied Imani Anani? I bullied him? Really? The guy who harasses me every time he's in the live? I bully him. All right. Chronic masturbator. This is why I need to carry his work. Okay, mate. Hey, Gabriel. How you doing, mate? 3119 hit, Adam. I got a parlay at plus 554 with a live bet parlay. Gabriel. If anyone deserves a big win, it's you. Gabriel is who designed my website. The guy who's become a really close friend of mine. Hope one day I get to see him and take him out for dinner. Get him whatever he wants. All the trimmings for what he's done for me. So knowing that he's just won some money makes me happy. He's always sending me positive messages all the time. So yeah, he's more interested in me getting a crazy amount of members than I am. It's like, you need to just, he wants me to get 600. He said, you should be getting 600 easy and you deserve it for what Patreon did to you. I was like, I'm probably not going to get 600. He's like, why not? Why not? With your knowledge, your ability, what you're able to do, why not? Why can't you get 600 like-minded people to pay you $10 or not? Why not, Adam? I was like, it just seems like a lot of money. And it's like there's scumbags out there making crazy money. Like, why can't you? And I think it's just because I've had the mindset that I've always been a teacher and a coach, although I did make good money coaching in the US, actually. And I've never been that addicted to money. It's like, why can't you have 600 people? And now I believe I can for what I do day in, day out and what I prove day in, day out. We'll see what happens with it. But Gabriel's a guy that I will never, ever forget. Sounds a bit gay, that, but it is what it is for what he's done for me. He doesn't harass you. He calls out your bullshit, does he? Is that why I always ruin him by the end of the live? He's got nothing to say to me. He makes wild accusations he can't back up, like I'm deceiving people. That's basically all he says, that I'm deceiving people, but I'm smart. I'm smart, but I'm deceiving people. Exactly what you're saying to me, that I'm tell truth, but I deceive you at the same time. You might be getting deceived, but deceived by what? For you to know that I'm deceiving people means that you know the truth. None of us truly know the truth. And I'm smart enough to know I don't truly know the truth. I just know I find incredible patterns that connect, and more often than not, what I say is going to happen happens. But I don't know what the truth is. I don't think we're supposed to know the exact truth. I think life, we need mystery. I think if you did know the complete truth, you'd go insane. So yeah, say that I'm deceiving you. You don't know that I'm deceiving you. It's your opinion. Simple as that. Soul of Cinder. Woo! And again, I've said about Ric Flair, Ric Flair's whole gimmick, okay, was based off another wrestler. All right? Ric Flair is known as Nature Boy. Nature Boy Ric Flair, okay? Wearing his robes, doing the woo, jet flying, limousine riding, all that stuff, all right? Do you know where he got that gimmick from? Buddy Rogers, who was called Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. So Ric Flair became the most iconic wrestler, who, by the way, is going to be wrestling in 2 days in his last match. I've told you the 666 prime. All right, I've done all of that. The 4973, 666 prime is going to have his last ever match. 317, the 66 prime. I'm not going to repeat that. So now a lot of you watching this now know what I'm doing. You know the level that I work at. I've done the Ric Flair. I've done a video about it. But what I'm getting at is everything's being copied. So when I go, baby, has anyone else ever done that? Maybe not. Have I got a bit of Michael Jackson in there? Yeah. Have I got baby from, I don't know how many other people have said baby in a different tone of voice to baby? Am I copying Justin Bieber for the baby? Am I copying Adam Cole for the baby? Am I copying Seth Rollins for the baby, or whoever else has said baby or baby? Whatever. I made it my own. So the most talented, gifted, maybe not the most talented, the so-called GOAT of wrestling, got his gimmick from Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. But you know what? He made his gimmick better, did Ric Flair. And speaking of Buddy Rogers, he actually died 26-6, like 266. Which is when Kobe and LeBron were drafted, and Pope Francis the 266 Pope. And Buddy Rogers actually died at age 71. And that's the year the World Economic Forum was founded, and the day of the year coronavirus was declared a pandemic. The word Catholic, 71. So yeah, this thing about Adams is doing woo like Ric Flair. Ric Flair stole the woo, and the guy before him would have got the woo from somebody else. Everything's being recycled, and then it's up to you if you want to make it, add something to it, do something to it. You know what I mean? You think Ric Flair was the first guy to ever wear a robe? No, he wasn't. He wasn't the first wrestler to wear a robe, but he did it better than everyone else, and he made his robes better than everyone else's. If this is his profession, why not? So this guy, Amani Anani, is saying, your goal is to get as many people to your website to make money. Is it? Is this why Gabriel, who's a legend, is messaging me most days saying, Adam, you need to get Aweber set up because you need to message the 303 people that were paying you on Patreon? I said, yeah, I'll get it done. They're like, no, do it now because it's going to go cold. That's a lot of money. He said at least a third of those people will sign up. They probably don't even know you have a website. Why haven't I done that if I'm obsessed by money? No, they've emailed them all. Come on, let's get it done, Gabriel. I want them all back. No. So again, what somebody said, is it my Livelihood, it's one part of it. I ain't naive enough to just work one job in this world. I have a coaching company. If all this illusion stuff doesn't work, okay, the YouTube page, the website, it doesn't work and it goes and it's gone tomorrow, I'm still fine. I have a coaching company. I teach English. I turn down work every day. Okay, I'll give you an example today. But I love what I do. I create a community. I'm extremely gifted at what I do. I work my ass off for this community. You see in my live streams the effort I put in and how long I go. Why don't I deserve to be paid? Why? I have a gift. You get rewarded for being gifted. Simple as that. So this girl messaged me. Hola, Adam. My name is Miriam. I'm not going to say her full name. I'm as a Senna's friend. She shared your contact. I'm interested in starting English classes with you. I don't think I have time to do it. Oh, I do, but I'd rather be at the beach or hiking than doing it. So, yeah, if I'm just so obsessed with money, mate, that's only why I go live and stuff. What? Because somebody sent me, I'm really, really grateful. Somebody sent me £5. That's why I went live. You're really sad. You're really sad. Yeah, Stefan. I know Adam Cole from NXT, and he goes, I don't know if he's still doing it. Adam Cole, baby. He says it like that. And it gets the crowd going. But there's loads of wrestlers that have used baby. Seth Rollins uses it a lot. Ah, baby. It's different ways of saying it. Mine is funny. I get animals wagging their tails and stuff when I do it. Everyone laughs when I do it. All right, I'm going to do it now really loud. And I bet you laugh or smile. I bet you laugh or smile. All right. My mate Chris, he always says, go on, do baby. Do baby as loud as you can now. I'm like, come on, mate. He's like, go on, do it. I'm like, all right. So Gabriel's just sent me a screenshot. He got on the Mets plus 132 and the Guardians plus 182. Wow, and he won a decent amount of money. Yeah, screenshot, baby. I believed him. He is definitely not a guy to lie. Okay. I think tomorrow I'm going to go for a steak dinner. Baby! I smile every time I do it. So why would I stop doing it? Michael did an interview with Larry King. Larry interviews famous people after their character dies. MJ, David Bowie, to name a couple. I agree. Larry King, by the way, is connected to coronavirus. I did a code about it. The King, the Crown, Corona. Because the Patreon was all about sports decoding. No, again, Amani Anani, it wasn't. My Patreon was not all about sports decoding. You don't know how much I cover. You have no idea what I covered on my Patreon and the work I put in. My Patreon is a different level to anyone I've ever seen. Well, when I had one. There are people who have just Patreons just for sports, who are mediocre coders, charging people $100 a month. Okay? If you think that my page on Patreon was just about sports, again, you was never a member of it, was you? You are making an accusation without backing it up. Because if you was a patron of mine, you wouldn't say such a ridiculous comment that all he did was sports codes. That's nonsense. All right? It's a lie. It's an accusation. All right, let's have a look at what I posted recently. Illusion Alive. Then shocking, seeing is no longer believing. Tampa Bay Rays, Cleveland Code. Plato's Cave and the nature of reality, appearance versus reality. Rocket triggered lightning. Illusion Live. Euro 2022 women's final. Roman 125. Duncan from Blue, hidden hand. Amazing breakdown. Live with Lobo. Mets win and do it in the 9th. Going live with Lobo on his channel. Germany progress to the final. Jokers, Mets versus Yankees. Today is full of primes. Pope has fun security threats as Pontiff takes wheelchair detour. The Temptations deep breakdown, a must see. Is that all sports or is that a range of incredible content? You muppet. You muppet, Amani. All right, you're a lost soul and I hope one day you find yourself, baby. I really do. I really do. I can as well with my 3119 Adam. Boom, Gabriel. Boom. Remember, I had the Braves with the 3119 and it cruised in. It cruised in. For fun supports you, that's all you need to know. Thank the foot. I know every time. By the way, are you aware for fun, aka Manny and Annie? Every comment that is left and all the interactions, positive or negative, thumbs up, thumbs down, this, that, and the other, actually helps my algorithm. And it makes me money. Money. It makes me money. So keep leaving comments. More the merrier, baby. More the merrier. World War III won't happen in my lifetime. World War III is a spiritual war. It's happening right now. It's about 5-10 perfect sports maximum. How would you know anyway, clown? Would you ever do a workout live? Yes. Yeah, sure. I love to work out. And a lot of people have said you should do that. I was a personal trainer, made money doing that as well. Deceiving people by making them healthier and motivating them just to take their money. No, they give me the money, I make them healthier. People give me the money, I make them smarter. People give me money, I make them better at English. People give me money, I make them a better footballer. Right? That's how it works. Energy, currency, money, all connected. Obsession with money is not healthy. And is actually, I think I've lost it. I found an amazing quote. Yeah, this is it. I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it on my website, and it has nothing to do with sports. I'll put it in the chat for you. I love this, and I think this is so true. Listen to this. This isn't mine. I didn't come up with this because I've come up with a few quotes recently that were all mine. This is not mine. This is some guy called William. And I was talking about William, wasn't I, with Hide and Seek TV. Much love, Hide and Seek TV. One of the best channels on YouTube, in my opinion. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to post it now. It has nothing to do with sports. It's just a beautiful quote that somebody might wake up tomorrow and read and go, wow, I love that. Title, powerful quote. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. That's why they say enjoy the little things. It's the little things that are the big things. Okay? Instead of always craving more, develop the capacity to enjoy less. Some people might not understand what that means. I do. I feel that. I like that. Realize. Yep. Put that in a song that I wrote. After this, I think I'm going to upload my Kanye West on keyboard. Runaway. You know what I think about Kanye. He's a deceiver, he's a Satanist, all of that. But that song, Runaway, I learned it on piano. I'm going to share it. A few people might like it. A few people may not. I'm going to share it. What kind of name is Rain and Pain? I think it's a pretty cool name. I think it's a cool name. I think pain is a glorious thing in many ways, to be honest. Explain the meaning behind your name, Rain and Pain. Well, fireworks are going off. Let me enjoy the fireworks. Give me a moment. I love fireworks. Can you see the red in the background? There, can you see them? I think this is celebrating Gabriel winning his massive parlay. Gabriel, fireworks for you, mate. I love it. What a beautiful universe, eh? was really nice. I love fireworks. I've always liked fireworks. Remember Boris Johnson put England in lockdown on November the 5th on bonfire night. 56 days left in the year. Read out a 56-page document. Coronavirus 56, COVID vaccine 56. And again, he resides at 10 Downing Street, which has the Society of Jesus logo above the door. 10 like Satan. Yeah, Kathy, you'll have an amazing view of the fireworks where you stay. Yeah, fireworks are great. And that's another thing. Like, there's certain things that will always make me happy. The ocean, the beach, sunrises, sunsets, fireworks, good company. Those things will all, like, I never get bored of them, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, Gabriel, I'll touch base with you tomorrow. Congratulations today. Well done, mate. I was very happy when you told me that you won that money. Good for you. Enjoy it, though. Enjoy it. I'm going for steak dinner tomorrow with my mate Chris. Argentinian steak. Oh, my goodness. I wonder if Pope Francis is seasoning it. The guy from Argentina. Friday nights are the best, sometimes up to 4 or 5. Yeah, it's because there's a lot of weddings on the Fridays. That's why the fireworks go off. In real life, you walk with your head down. Me? Are you referring to me with my head down? Are you not aware of how confident I am? Does that not come across in my lives? I don't walk with my head down. You little troll. All right. Anyone else got anything else for me? Oh, Rain and Pain. Well, you're making accusations about somebody you've never seen in your life, mate. Which is just... You're going off his name or her name. It could be a female. Rain and Pain could be a female. You don't know. And you're judging people because of their name. His picture. Haters are weak-minded. Yeah, they're just... It's kind of sad, isn't it? It's kind of sad, but what can you do? What can you do? So, is there anything else? Are we good? I just wanted to show you how sports are connected with the Brady, and what's Brady got to do with Cleveland? He's got everything to do with Tampa Bay Rays, who will play in Cleveland. Cleveland's connected to LeBron, who was born in Akron. Don't you judge people on names? Me? Amani and Annie again, just me here. No. No. And have you noticed now, more often than not, with my coding, somebody picked up on this and they were right. They were right. How often do I use that calculator now and type stuff in the calculator, which people get whatever number they want? I rarely do that. I've been telling people now for about 1.5 years, it's all about durations, primes, Fibonacci, triangular, square roots, not just typing stuff into the gematrinator. So it's like, I don't know. Let's do an example now. We'll do this just for fun. I'm going to type in for fun, which is Amani and Annie. For fun gets you 35 like Satan. So it's official. For fun is Satan. It has to be, because Satan equals 35 and so does for fun. So that must mean for fun is Satan or connected to Satan. That's why you've got to be very careful with the calculator when you're typing in whatever you want to make whatever syncs you want with your 36 ciphers. When it comes to durations, like I told you recently with monkeypox, I told you the connection with it and the 33 weeks before the 3-year anniversary of coronavirus being declared a pandemic. Monkeypox became a national emergency. Corona 33, that's where you can use the calculator to back it up. Monkeypox 33. Coronavirus declared a pandemic on 11/3. 11 times 3, 33. That's when you can do that. But you've got to combine it all. The duration is what dictates the calculator, not the calculator that dictates the duration. But again, we can all do it differently. And for me, that calculator, the illusion is a shill. Let's see what that equals. People calling me a shill when I do better work than pretty much anyone. The illusion is a shill. 233. 233 is the 51st prime. The Illuminati were founded on 5/1. That pretty much confirms that the illusion is a shill and is a member of the Illuminati. Because the illusion is a shill is 233, the 51st prime. So there, it's proven. So it's so weak. Weak. Doing things like that, in my opinion. Did you know much about the Merkaba? No. But when he wants to become a cult leader of the Bible, who? Joseph? What was your obsession, Amani and Annie, with Joseph and me? Is it because we're close to God? And then we speak about God? You don't like it? Why? Why do you hate Joseph? Morning from London. Chuck, I was just saying earlier about our Germany-England code. You got half hour left, Chuck. So I've said so many good things about Chuck. He was saying ages ago that England would play Germany in the Women's Euro final ages ago, and that's what's happened. He called it a World War II theme. He called it. He's got a phenomenal code for tomorrow's Community Shield as well. I'm not going to go through it. An exceptional code. But again, for fun, because I'm so obsessed with money, you better sign up or you're not getting the information, even though I've told you who I think is going to win the NFL, who I think is going to win the World Cup. I gave out free pick the other day where I said the Mets would beat the Yankees. Told you I think it's going to win the Premier League. Okay? I could just always say, well, sign up and I'll let you know. I could do that and people would be desperate enough to sign up because they'd be so intrigued. But I give out so many free picks, especially futures. I'm here for some truth you reveal. What truth? What truth do I reveal? Please enlighten me. Because my whole aim is to deceive people. I didn't know I was telling any truth, to be honest. If you don't know what the Merkaba is, you should study it. Okay, I'll look at it now. Merkaba. Are you on about mysticism? Because I think... Yeah, it's connected to Jewish mysticism, which is basically gematria. But thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna study this now. Merkaba or Merkaba mysticism is a school of early Jewish mysticism. Thank you for this. Centered on visions such as those found in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1, or the Hekkalot literature concerning stories of ascents to the heavenly palaces and the throne of God. Mate, thank you. This is going to take me to another. I can feel when something's very important. Wow, this could really take my coding to another level. I'm always trying to find things to take me to the next level of coding. Like now I'm using pentagonal primes, which nobody uses in this community. They'll start using them now. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. You woke me up about inverts, sports being rigged. Okay, there we go. For fun, it's giving me some compliments here. But I can't prove sports are rigged, can I? I can't prove these people are inverts. I can. But I can give you a lot of... I'm not even going to use the word evidence. It's a terrible word. I can give you a lot of information that will make you consider what I'm saying. I can't prove a lot of the stuff that I'm saying. Guys, somebody give me the 19th like. I want to see the 3119 for the perfect code today with Cleveland. Give me it. Because every like I get, I make $1 million. Give me the 31.19. I want to see it. No, it's not. It went to 30.19. Now I need somebody to enter the live. 31.20. Shit. Didn't get it. And I can't get that again unless somebody unlike it. Can somebody unlike it? I want to see the 31.19. Now it's 21. Nah. Missed chance. 1 hour and 10 minutes. Trade Center had 110 floors. Yeah, so for fun, when it comes to discernment, that's on you. I'm here saying whatever I'm saying. Whoever you think I am, then the discernment is on you. Remember the person who said every time the illusion scratches his nose, itches his nose or his hair or his ear, is lying? And then I said a joke because I always call people. It may have been Amani and Ani. I was like, okay, if that's the truth, Amani and Ani is a very intelligent man. And I itch my nose because he said every time I lie, I itch, which is just nonsense. Just real nonsense. Gematria is only a piece of the puzzle, my friend. 1,000,000%. When have I said it's not? When have I said it's not? When I study anatomy, does that have anything to do with gematria? No. When I write poetry, is that gematria? No. When I use date durations, is that gematria? No. Gematria gets put on a pedestal. And I know I say I decode the matrix we live in using gematria. I might need to change that. But gematria gets put on a pedestal, and there's way more. What I like to do is reveal deception, or what I believe to be deception. That's what I do. Do I use gematria to help me? Do that 100%. Do I have a lot of respect for gematria? 100%. Is it the be-all, end-all? Does it mean that you've solved the mysteries of the universe because you can recall what a few words connect with the numbers? Does that really mean much? No. How do we find pentagonal numbers? Chuck, I will do a post tomorrow. I'll do a post tomorrow and I'll send you the link, and I'll even give you a link that has all of them. So the reason I studied the pentagonal numbers is because of the pentagon and the pentagram. I was like, if there's triangular numbers, I bet there's pentagonal numbers. So again, nobody told me about pentagonal numbers. I just thought if there's triangular numbers, it must be pentagonal numbers. There must be all sorts of numbers that are connected to similar to triangular numbers. I came across pentagonal, I studied it, and then gloriously, I was speaking about the Bible and how everything just connects with me. I asked somebody how many verses were actually in the New Testament, because I actually interact with so many different people with so many talents. It's one of the things that I'm very grateful for since setting up this platform. How I can speak to Chuck, how I can speak to Hide and Seek TV, Red Pill Monkey, Kathy, okay, J Soul, Lobo. The list goes on. I speak with people all over the world with immense knowledge of different things, and then I take in the knowledge like a sponge. So the New Testament has 7,957 verses. And when I was doing pentagonal numbers, I made the connection. I was looking at them all and it hit me because, again, angels guide me when I'm coding. Laugh all you want. 7,957 is the 73rd pentagonal number. 7957. And like I said, the 7957 verses in the New Testament, the 73rd pentagonal number. And then what I do, I say, Brady's 7-3 in Super Bowls. He'll probably stay there because this 73 is a sacred number that's connected to the New Testament. Brady's connected to Jesus. So I'm like, he's probably going to stay there. Prince Philip was married to Queen Elizabeth, 73 years. Then he died. Another huge 73. Pi, which they're obsessed with, 3.14. Well, March the 14th, 314 is the 73rd day of the year, Steph Curry's birthday. The Society of Jesus Superior General is 73 years old. Prince Charles is 73 years old, who's going to be the next king. So I'm like, okay, wow, the 73 is huge. It's huge, which means the 21's huge, which we all know. 73 is the 21st prime. We know the Jesuits love the 21, which they've infiltrated because because they know how big it is with the holy book. So 2 years of doing this, when I spoke to Jay Saul last night, I read him a few codes out. I actually read him my upcoming, who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. He basically said, you are working, you were always like, wow, but what you're doing now, and this is Jay Saul, who I believe is close to being a genius, saying that to me. So when I get compliments by people like Jay Saul, by Chuck, this level of coders, and they're saying, wow, then I know I'm on the right path. Basically, since I stopped gambling and I found God, is when I'm making syncs that there's not many other people making. And I'm not doing this for ego now. I'm not doing it to make money. I'm not doing it to say I'm better than everyone. I'm doing it because it's sacred. What the work I do is sacred, and people like Chuck know that now, and he's approaching coding differently. He ain't doing it for the ego, for the money. If he wins money, it's a bonus. If he gets more picks right than wrong, it's a bonus. But he's connecting historical events, and I think he knows now, or he probably thinks that this is God. This is supernatural, or God that's behind this universe and everything that happens within it. It's not man. It isn't man doing this. And if you want to keep watching Zach Hubbard, who's going to tell you it's man and it's the Jesuits that are doing everything because it's all connected to their numbers, the numbers they've infiltrated. Keep watching people like him, and then you'll be deceived. There's a reason why it's called sacred geometry, because this knowledge was forbidden. Yeah. And how often do I say sacred is an anagram of scared, and people are scared of what is sacred? I need to mark that down as well. I've never heard anyone say that. Maybe they have, but I do like that one. Yeah, sacred, mate. Geometry is sacred. No doubt. Certain words and phrases were created to distract from the truth, the hate speech, bullying, conspiracy, etc. Storm Chaser. Jay Saul was talking about you yesterday. He said that you always laugh at our story, or my story, about the LA Clippers. He was talking about you yesterday. This is crazy. So Storm Chaser is another really good coder. I don't think I've ever spoken to Storm Chaser, to be honest with you. Hopefully that'll happen one day, but I do recall Storm Chaser being a really good person, a really good coder. So I'll recap the Clippers story, because I'm not ashamed to embarrass myself. Jay Saul and I were just doing really good work, winning a lot of money, betting thousands of dollars, thousands daily. I don't recommend that to anybody, but I did it. I'm telling you my story. That got me to where I am now. I was betting thousands of dollars daily on like the NBA. So I'm very good at coding that. But of course, you get days where you're wrong. And it was a Friday night, and Jay Saul and I thought we did like this. Well, it was an amazing code on paper. It didn't hit. But we thought this is like free money, which was the silly, naive mentality that a lot of coders still have. This is free money. This is a lock. This is Lock City. La-di-da-di-da. And then it doesn't hit. And then they quit decoding and all that nonsense. There's no such thing as a lock. But back then, I had that mindset. I've grown out of it. It's like, this is a lock. No way this misses. So I went out Friday night, and I was living the dream. And I was in this bar. I was just having a few beers, and I just felt like high on life. Everything was going really well in my life at that time. I was like, ah. And I was sipping this cold beer, and it was beautiful. The air conditioner on, beautiful girls around me. And the Clippers, they had a big lead. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to win like a couple of grand here. I deserve it for the code. So they were up, and I decided to buy everyone at the bar a drink. I bought everyone a drink. I said, hey, I'll get the drinks in. What do you want? Yeah, what, really? Yeah, I don't even know. Whatever you want. Come on, let's go. Woo. I didn't go woo. I was like, whatever. Okay, you want a margarita, a daiquiri? You just want a beer? Okay. You want a shot? Okay. I bought everyone a drink. Felt like Ric Flair, because I thought I'd already won the bet. And then about 20 minutes later, because you know the NBA, if anybody watches it or codes it, that's why I'd often tell people, cover yourself or cash out with the NBA, because a 15-point lead is nothing. They can lose it in 2 minutes. All right? A team can go from being like plus 900, no chance of winning, to becoming like the favorite in like 3 minutes in the NBA. It's that insane. And I bought all these drinks. And then before I knew it, the Clippers were down. I was like, oh no. I was messaging him. So I went, Jay Sol, I convinced myself it was a good thing. That was deluded. You could have called me the delusion that night, the way I behaved. You could have called me the delusion. I was like, Jay Sol, I'm going in again. We've got plus money on the Clippers now. We've got plus money. I'm going in. Grand. Boom. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to win like $4,000 tonight. This is insane. What a Friday night. What a Friday night. I'm going to, oh my God, there's like my rent paid for like 3-4 months, but longer. The place that I was staying, that shithole where I was staying. And then when I put the grand on, within about a minute, I can't believe I still laugh at this. Within about a minute and a half of putting the grand on, the Clippers were like down by 9, and they became like plus 400 or something. I was like, oh no, they're not coming back, are they? Actually, maybe they are. Maybe they are coming back. Jay Sol, I'm going to put another 300 on them now at plus 400. We know that 9 points is nothing in the NBA. And then they went down by about 17. They lost by about 17. And I remember paying the bill. I felt like I got smashed in the bollocks. I felt like I'd been beaten up. And I remember running to my car. I wasn't emotional. Like, I wasn't like crying because of all the money I lost, because I'd won so much prior to that. It's one of them where you win all the money and you just gave it back like an idiot. That's why I was so like, I'll put another grand, another 500. It felt like nothing, which is crazy because it is a lot of money. And I remember running back to my car, driving to my apartment, and I was like, Jay Sol, we need to get like an actual mega lock tomorrow. I've got to win that money back. And yeah, we hit a perfect code and like won it all back and more. But how naive you can be and how you think you've got a lock and it's a gimme and there's no way it can lose. Well, I know in baseball you could be up 5-0 in the 9th and lose 6-5. That's why I always say to people, and I do posts occasionally on my website, guys, please, if you get this, I don't know, for example, take the Yankees now plus 700 just in case. Yes, they're down 3-0 in the 7th, but just in case, just put a tiny amount of money where if they do come back, you're going to profit no matter what. And most people don't want to do that. But I used to. And sometimes I'd win more money through covering than actually the initial bet. If I was ever in a situation where I knew that I was guaranteed a profit, a nice one, I covered. People call it weak and pathetic. And if you really believed in the code, then you wouldn't go against it. No, it's a business in reality gambling. It's a business. It's not ego. If you go into ego driven, you ain't winning. Okay. Once you gamble, it's business. It's what's best for business, as Triple H said. But yeah, Clow's in the live. Clow, I'm going to play this for you then. My new alarm. You can't sleep. What, are you thinking about the illusion, baby? All right, here we go. I know you'll like this. You've already heard it.
What a glorious day, baby.
I'm going to do Clow's version. I think Clow's baby is almost as good as mine. Almost. Here we go. Where is it? It's going to be my alarm. I'm going to wake up to what a glorious day, baby. Okay. No, not the other annoying alarm. So this is Clow. I think Clow's is almost as good as mine.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, baby.
I'm going to play that one more time. Yeah, Clow is really cute. She's a cute girl. She's very funny as well. Her personality, we have similar personalities. So I'm going to play it again. Listen, her baby, is it the same as the illusion? No. Is she copying me? No. All right. She's got a different accent. Like, she doesn't drag it on as long as I do. So I'll play it one more time.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, baby.
So listen, I love that. She's on my website, and I don't know how Clow even came across me. I don't think I've ever asked her. Clow, yeah, drunken boxing, I agree. A 30-point lead isn't safe in basketball. It isn't. And people say, yeah, it is. It's not. It's not. It's energy harvesting. And when you can cash out, like when a team's like minus 5,000 and they're offering you like 95% of your cash out, take your money and run, and don't drag out that last 3 minutes that lasts for like an hour in the NBA where they're going to destroy you. Take it, run, get your profit, go have a steak dinner. You know what I mean? Be smart with it. Don't let your ego go, no, I'm going all the way to the end because I'm a real man. No, you're not a real man. You're pretending to be one. By trying to be a real man shows that you're not a real man, if you get what I'm saying. So, by chronic maths debater, Clow's is way better. Yeah, that's opinion. That's opinion. I don't know. The SEALs may say differently who communicated with me. Let's get me doing it with the SEALs, because she said, I think the SEALs are saying, bebe, to you. Where's my SEAL one? I think this may be my greatest ever one that I've done because of the energy that I was like in the Sea of Cortez, surrounded by SEALs who are mating. Here we go. This could be the greatest one that I've ever done. Listen to that response. So by me doing that, baby, whether you say it's covered, it's stone, it's been inspired by somebody, the whole boat was crying in tears and laughter by me doing that. Why would I stop doing it? I have the balls to do it. I'm a 36-year-old man going, baby, like, my mum thinks it's immature. I don't care. I don't care if you think it's immature. It brings me joy in other people. Why would I stop doing it? Go to the NBA game and try to steal the ball, and the mob will send you to the fishes. They won't let you expose the ball with beacons in it. Yeah, exactly. You're not allowed to take an NBA ball home with you. You used to be able to until they put technology in it, which has been proven when they open up the basketball. Yeah, there was a singer called Seal, who was no doubt a Freemason. A couple of good songs, though, Seal. But yeah, there was a song called Seal. Hope to join your next live and maybe discuss the Merkaba. Yep. You know how quick I learn and process information. I'll probably be able to do that this weekend. The phone's going a bit insane. The SEALs one is the best. I think the SEAL one is the best. I've told you I was in the Sea of Cortez. I was around amazing people. I was scuba diving that day. Great food. Just in heaven, basically. Heaven on earth. And the energy I had within me to do that, baby. It was just pure energy coming out of my mouth. Humor is priceless, yeah. You set the bar. Thank you. Yeah, like, you got to have fun, man. You have to have fun. Can't take your life too seriously. I could have done that, baby. Maybe nobody laughed. Maybe somebody said, is this guy mentally ill? Like, is he got something wrong with him? Maybe that could have happened. I don't think like that. I just it felt right. I didn't do it. I actually didn't expect anyone to laugh. I was communicating with the SEAL. I wanted the SEAL to like communicate with that frequency, with the noise, the high pitch of it. I didn't even do it with the intention of making everyone on the boat laugh. Everyone on the boat laughed. I'm why I did it. I was just thinking, I'm going to speak to these SEALs in a high-pitched tone. I'm going to say, baby. And they communicated back. Brilliant stuff. Grown man singing that. It wasn't a song, mate. When I said the baby, that's not a song. My goodness. It's a pretty short song, isn't it? But I can sing, mate. Another thing. Or am I deceiving you with that as well? To take your money. I'm going to do a concert, guys, with me singing, and I'm going to charge $7,000 for you to attend it, though, because I'm addicted to money. Are you up for it for fun? I'll give you a discount. You can go for 6,666. Okay, mate? Zachary Levi is Jimmy Fallon. Also, a lot of people say John Krasinski looks like Zachary Levi. John Krasinski equals 59, like Jimmy Fallon, and John Krasinski has some same initials as Jimmy Kimmel. What, the JK, like joke? Like JK Rowling? Agent D, it's interesting, the stuff that you post. It's a lot to take in, but it's interesting. You bet pounds, you lose hundreds. You bet hundreds, you lose thousands. Bet thousands, you lose a million. Mugs game betting. I don't know. It wasn't a mugs game for me. I left after 9 months with thousands of dollars profit. I bought a Mac through my profit over the time that I was gambling. In general, I've said this, it's a mugs game because most people don't know how it's being done. They're not aware of how coded it all is. I could still be gambling. Like, again, since I set up my website, I've coded 15 outcomes and 10 have been correct. 10 out of 15. Like today, plus 120. Betting in play like Gabriel did. He got plus 554 in play because he believed in the codes. It's not always a mugs game in general. Yes, it is. For sure. I don't like gambling. I don't promote it, whatever you say. I just put out incredible finds and you do whatever you want with them. You can just absorb the information, enjoy the code. Like people say, Adam, I wake up, the first thing I want to do is just read your codes. I don't even gamble. I just want to read your code. Other people read it because they want to win a ton of money. That's on them. Okay? So is gambling a mugs game? To most people, yeah, it is a mugs game. Okay, I think we're good. Wait, must have been an awkward laugh. Let's listen one more time. He's saying this, Amani Anani here, going by the name of For Fun, is saying this was an awkward laugh. Like, this is fake laugh, he's saying. Let's try it one more time. See if these people are fake laughing. Fake laughs? The fact that you've just said that that laughter was forced laughter says a lot about who you are, Amani Anani. You are very, very delusional. Chuck would have laughed as well. Good lad. Yeah, I know Rain and Pen. I don't usually give him my energy, but I'm making fun out of him. I'm just exposing the clown, the Muppet. It's absolutely undeniable that Zachary Levi is Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon is a female. That's why he always dresses up in dresses. He's definitely controlled who? Amani Anani, me, Jimmy Fallon. Who's controlled Storm Chaser Baby? Morgan Freeman's Jimi Hendrix. Is that what Conscious X told you? I don't believe Jimi Hendrix died at 27, joining the 27 club. That's just a ritual where the character dies. They've took part in the ritual of the character dying. Simple as that. Amy Winehouse is, in my opinion, Lady Gaga, but can I prove it? No. Is my code really interesting? Do they look alike? Yeah, there's a lot to suggest that Amy Winehouse became Lady Gaga. But I can't prove it. But I like it. Adam, blink if you need help, fella. Is that enough blinks for you? We all need help. We all need a little bit of help from my friends, don't we? Everyone needs a bit of help every now and again. Yeah, we know. For Fun's an agent. We know that. If it's the same entity playing a couple of different characters in a different body, that's why they can be in the same room. You're going off what you see on the TV, though. Like, you know who Steve Coogan is? Who played Alan Partridge. So Steve Coogan has played multiple roles because I think he's been given his gift from Satan because he is so funny, Steve Coogan, hilariously funny. And he plays roles as like old man, dresses as a woman, plays Alan Partridge, plays all these different roles where he looks so different. He's got a different accent, different clothing. But Steve Coogan, the main character, is playing all these multiple roles who are all very different. And he's doing it. We said in previous lives, Mike Myers in the same movie played the role of Austin Powers, Dr. Evil, Fat Bastard, and he also played in Goldmember. He played the role of him. Okay, this one guy. And did Austin Powers and Dr. Evil and Fat Bastard look alike? No, not in the slightest. But it was the same guy playing them. Why can't they do that in real life? Why not? It's the only time you ever see them on TV. What's the difference between that and a movie? No, I'm not speaking to myself. I'm speaking to 30 other people. And tomorrow, probably hundreds, if not thousands of people are going to watch this. So I ain't speaking to myself. Adam, you're special. Special is an interesting word. It's like interesting as well. How's the food? Yeah, it's interesting. What? Yeah, it's interesting. If somebody calls me special, is that a compliment or are you saying I'm special needs? Like, what do you mean by I'm special? Oh, you're different. Different? Is that good? I think so. What do you mean by special? I think it's a compliment because it's from Storm Chaser. So I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you. I think it's time for me to go. 1:37, the 33rd prime. Oh, what did I see today? That's what I saw. I watched an interview about Ric Flair because I steal his gimmick. I'll be wearing a robe tomorrow, probably for the live. He was talking about how he went in a bar after he'd just won the World Heavyweight Championship. He went in the bar and he bought 137 kamikazes, which is like an alcoholic drink. 137. Just randomly said, can I have 137 kamikazes? 137 is the 33rd prime. So when Flair's asking for 137 kamikazes, you don't know how many people are in the bar. He's not counted them. You don't think he knows that 137 is the 33rd prime? And how many people would have heard that and connected the 137 with the 33? How many in the world? 1 in a billion? 1 in 500 million, maybe? All they would have seen and heard there was, what a legend Rick the Nature Boy Ric Flair was, buying 137 kamikazes. What a legend. That's what they would have thought. And I'm like, really? 137 kamikazes? What a joke. 33rd prime, really? No doubt a 33-degree Mason to be the greatest wrestler of all time. Ooh, woo, the Nature Boy. Wheeling, dealing. Limousine riding, jet flying. Let me see exactly what he said. Well, I'm Ric Flair. Woo! The Stalin. Woo! Profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeler and dealing, son of a gun. That was Ric Flair. Again, he had a personality, unlike a Manny and Annie. Did you see Kylie Kardashian took a 17-minute flight and Taylor Swift took a 170-minute flight, 1717, Freemasonry founded, baby. Wow. A 17-minute flight. The 7th prime. Did she do it on the 7th day of the week as well? As I just got my 28th like, the 7th triangular number. Where did she fly to? Bullshitville? Did she get a one-way ticket to Bullshitville on a 17-minute flight? Ric Flair was at the Titans practice yesterday. Yeah, I think Austin really likes the Titans to win the Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to win it, but he has a good code. Ric Flair gave the 49ers a pre-game pep talk before the Super Bowl loss to the Ravens in New Orleans. Well, Ric Flair is some sort of fallen angel, isn't he? He was the leader of the Four Horsemen, which is revelation. He's been inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame twice, which is pretty much unheard of. I think few others have now, though. I think maybe like Kevin Nash has, maybe Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, maybe with NWO and as their singles career. But I think Ric Flair was the first to get inducted twice. Something about Ric Flair, whose daughter, Charlotte Flair, is the greatest women's champion of all time. Bloke. Charlotte Flair is a bloke. Check it out for yourself or deny it. No, she just looks like a volleyball player. Yes, a male one. Woo! That was too loud. What time is it? I've got to stop that. It's 10:16. I can't do that woo again. But so I just couldn't help it. I couldn't help that one. Wow, this is hilarious, guys. Just been going for 1 hour and 41 minutes. And I'm going to arrive in LA August the 11th, 8/11, the 141st prime number. I think Chuck told me recently I did a live for 1 hour and 41 minutes. And we were talking about 8/11. Again, most people in the world don't know that 811 is the 141st prime number, do they? So how are they going to make connections with those numbers if they don't even know them? The Four Horsemen, Arn Anderson, gave good promos. Amazing. Arn Anderson was, or is, one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time. His mic skills, how strong he was, his ring work, but he didn't have the same, what's the word? It factor as Richard Flair. Okay? It's a fine line. There's a fine line in wrestling. There's a lot of them that are great technicians. They have decent enough gimmicks, pretty good on the mic, but they don't have that X factor like you, Ric Flair. Johnny G, is Arsenal still winning the league? I absolutely believe Arsenal will not be anywhere near winning the league. But if people like them and they have a code and they want to bet on them, good luck to them. I think they just may as well burn their money. Matt Wahlberg, John Cena, and I forgot the name, but another clown that looks like Matt Wahlberg. Matt Wahlberg. Sounds similar, all the same person. Are you talking about Matt Damon, maybe? Matt Damon looks a bit like Matt Wahlberg. John Cena's wearing a bodysuit. It's so obvious. I'm sure he'll still be wrestling in 10 years with the exact same body, and Muppets will be still saying that. It's because he trains harder than everyone else. Did you see his recent Instagram video, which was, of course, CGI, which people don't even know what it is? What's CGI, Adam? Is that a new drink? Is that a vitamin drink? And what about the people who actually believed that 50 Cent came up with vitamin water? Do you remember vitamin water? And they said 50 Cent came up with it, that he was in a store and he saw how expensive bottled water was. And then he saw another type of drink which had vitamins in it. And he's like, I'm going to make vitamin water. And then he sold it for $4.2 billion for another 42. You really believe 50 Cent came up with that concept in a store? The guy who supposedly got shot 9 times was like, I'm going to make vitamin water. And then it became like the most popular drink for a few years. You really believe that story? Do you? And you're a muppet. Simple. You believe 50 Cent got shot 9 times? Then you're a muppet. Simple. Shot 9 times. The number of completion. Joke. They create weather via Tesla energy weapons. Yes, I agree. They do manipulate the weather. Truman Show tells you that. Turn on the thunder and lightning when he was trying to escape on the boat. They told you that they manipulated the weather during the Vietnam War. Okay? They made it rain. Make it rain, baby. They made it rain. Told us that. High frequency oral research program equals 223. Wow, 48th prime. Military industrial complex 322. That's a great find. I want to see that for myself. I want to see which cipher it is. I'll do about 5 or 10 more minutes. I need to get out of these clothes. It's pretty hot. It's going to be even hotter when I get out of them. Ooh, wow. Military industrial complex 155. That was huge in my code today. Huge number. And it is 322. That is a really good find, mate. I didn't know that. Thank you. I'm going to steal that and say it was me who discovered it. And did you also know this? I might have to do a post about this. Thank you for this, Austin. Military industrial complex equals 353, which is the 71st prime number, and coronavirus was declared a global pandemic the 71st day of the year, and the World Economic Forum was founded in 71, and military industrial complex is 353, the 71st prime. 71's the 20th prime. Coronavirus was declared a pandemic. What year was it, guys? What year? 2020, on the 71st day. And I'm speaking a little bit like Tyson Fury right now. 71, 20th prime. Declared a pandemic 2020. Wow. Illusion about to try some burger joints when he gets to LA. I'll be having an In-N-Out burger, mate. Simple as that. I'll be meeting some old friends. I'll play golf. I'll hit the beach. I'll go boogie boarding. I'll be meeting Andreas for the first time in my life. Ball Don't Lie, who's on Instagram, who's literally flying all the way from Texas to see me, which says a lot about how he values me, and I'm excited to see him. I'll be meeting my mate Ken. I'm getting some t-shirts designed for my coaching company as well. I'm going to be doing that. What else am I going to do in LA? I'll be meeting my mate Coobs and his twins. I'll be going to Disneyland. Not a chance will you see the illusion at Disneyland. Although he could go there and absolutely call out Disneyland. What are you looking at, Minnie Mouse, you Mason, with your MM33 sideways? I see right through you. Okay? I'll decode Minnie Mouse at Disneyland. Bang out Mickey. Have you heard the saying, are you taking the Mickey? Like, are you taking the piss? Are you taking the Mickey? Disney's taken the Mickey out of all of us growing up. Satanic, Masonic, Disneyland. Walt Disney 666. Club 33, the VIP club for Disney. Why is it Club 33? Oh, I think Disney just liked that number. Oh. Remember the Titans movie? Yeah. Air McNair, 71-yard walk-off touchdown to become the first quarterback to win in Buccaneers Stadium. The score was 30-22 when he scored. Exceptional. Austin Smith's really good coder and really passionate about this knowledge. Really passionate and very good. What do you think about London being half Muslim? No, it's not. It's not half Muslim. It's not. Most of the Muslims came over back in the day to work in the factories and the mills for cheap labor. And I think they got brought over to create divide, to be honest with you. Well, no English guy wanted to work in the mill. They thought they were too good. Whatever. I'm sure if they would have destroyed the economy like they can do whenever they want, they would have done it. I don't think half of England's Muslims, and whoever gives you that stat, who's giving you it? When they give you the stats, remember that numbers don't lie, but people can lie about numbers. Patrick, I don't think half of London is Muslim. Like, what do they do? Do they go up to everybody and ask them? Did they ask every single person in London, are you Muslim? Are you Muslim? Did they ask you? Where are they getting that from, these stats? And what if I said, yes, I'm Muslim and I'm actually lying? So yeah, I don't believe so. Taiwan is getting whacked on 8/11/2022. They will be 110 years old and 222 days old. Wow. World Trade Center had 110 floors. Wow. Order out of chaos 222. Crazy. World Economic Forum 222. Yeah. Wuhan coronavirus 222. I'm going to be flying to Tijuana on the 222nd day of 2022. You can't make that up, can you? President Xi Jinping 222. President Kamala Harris 222. Wow. Matt Damon, Matt Wahlberg, both 119, but I prefer to see more connections than just one cipher. Yep. If you want Agent D, I'll look into. Well, I'm doing it now. Not a chance. What is it? 10/26. Oh my word, it's 10/26. That's when Michael Jordan made his NBA debut, October the 26th. It's 10/26. It's also the England head coach for the women's national team was born on 10/26. How the heck do I know that? Wow, 1 hour and 51 minutes into the live, the 36 prime, my age. Recently did a live stream with Lobo. It was the 36 edition. Really? He didn't even know my age. Crazy. Adam going to get some fat burger, baby. I'm not, mate. I'll probably get a Chipotle, but I've heard bad things about how they make it. But I do like Chipotle. In-N-Out burger, I will get one. Pita Pit, if they still have it, I'll get one of them. Sharky's in Hermosa Beach. I'll go there on a Monday for the sizzling chicken fajitas. I'm a big fan of them. I'll go to the Creamery for an outstanding ice cream, although it's expensive. Very expensive for an ice cream, but it's good. What other places do I like to eat there? I'm not going to Starbucks. That's usually where I see Wee Man from Jackass, but I'm never going to give money to Starbucks again, which was basically bought by Bill Gates' father. That's why it's from Seattle. And then they tell you a story that it was somebody else. No, it was Bill Gates' father when you really study who was behind the idea of Starbucks. Just look at the logo. Looks like the Statue of Liberty, which is all connected to Lucifer. Joke. Starbucks. The fallen angels connected to the stars. Book for the Star Zionist. Yep, exactly, Chuck. Kobe died on 126. Yep. It's a huge number. It's the 26th day of the year. The God number, it seems 26, which is when my Patreon got removed. The 20th of June, 26. Really? 2 months and 6 days after my birthday. Route 59 and 95th Street equals 222. That's the street that a tornado hit on the anniversary of Michael Jordan's father's 29th year death date, the 10th prime. Wow. Michael Jordan equals 59. He's 59 years old. Great stuff. The 17th prime. When Freemasonry was founded, 1717. So something will go down with Michael Jordan very soon. Or connected to Michael Jordan, the GOAT. Why would people make line at the Starbucks drive-thru for coffee or lemonade? Because people are attracted to lines. When people see a line, they want to be a part of the line. They feel like they're missing out if they're not. So again, it's like street entertainment. If there's a big line surrounding the street artists, you join, don't you? You look to see what's happening. If there's a few people surrounding them, you walk past them. So yeah, I've got friends who collect Starbucks mugs. Like we have like 40 of them. People pay for the brand. They pay for that little brand. And again, you want to be branded by Satan? Russell Brand, not even his real name, her real name. My eyes are starting to close here. I just wanted to basically go through my code, spot on again, and thank people for supporting my website. It's finally gaining traction. So it should be. Oh, wow. I need to edit that. Let me just edit that. So yeah, I'm forever grateful to the people that have supported this website. I feel like the ones that are here are the real ones that really care about me and what I do. So I won't forget you. That's all. Very grateful. 92 people. 92, is that the year Denmark won the Euros, the year Christian Eriksen was born? Yep, yeah, it was the class of 92 with Beckham, Scholes, the Neville sisters, and Nicky Butt. Yep. Pluto returned 2/22, 2022. Pluto, also in Disney. Jordan's dying 923 this year, or next Air McNair wore number 9. The 23-9 makes sense for Jordan's death. He wore 23 and 9 jerseys. He wore 9 at the Olympics, 23 for the Bulls. 239's the 52nd prime. So it connects to the Pope. But I don't think he's dying this year, but if he does, it'll be the most obvious code to show you why he went at 59 on 23-9. It's going to be a big date, that. But I don't think he's going this year. He might go at 66, like his NBA records finals, 6-6. With the Bulls, who were founded in 66. The NBA founded June the 6th, 66. And there's more chance he goes at 66, which is in 7 years. But again, a lot of people don't like speculating people's deaths, which I get. I get why that upsets people. So I'd rather just do it after it happens. Although I don't do it as often anymore. People will say whatever they want. 100%. Andreas said he's going to give me his book. He really wants to read mine. I've only let 3 people read it. People keep asking for it. Cheers, brother. I was just talking about you. I'm in a live now. Your boy Austin's here, pulling out some gold about Michael Jordan. Yeah, you are going to have to write your heartfelt message in the hard copy, mate. But this time, make it even better, all right? And don't make me cry when I read it, okay? Woo! Yeah, it's lost in the abyss, mate. I think Pope Francis stole it. That's Andreas, who I'm going to be seeing in how many days? Let's have a look. Oh, man, I'm tired, but I'm such a trooper, guys. I really am a trooper. I'm going to see him in 13 days. Oh, my word. I'm really going to see him on the 223rd day of the year, the 48th prime, Illuminati 48, and even 142 days left in the year, which is Valentine's Day and Christian Eriksen's birthday. The Chiefs finished 14-2, the year of Super Bowl 55. Coronavirus 142. Wow. 14-2, 3 days before Michael Jordan's birthday. Mr. 217. Illusion, who do you think Argentina plays in the World Cup final, France or England? England. If they get there. I think Argentina play England. People always wonder how they're able to keep all of this a secret with how much celebrities they have, and so all the celebrities play multiple roles and probably under a spell. Yep. There's not as many celebrities as you think. There's not as many as you think. To get to that level, there's people playing multiple roles. For sure. But what we know that these celebrities are deceiving us, whether it's one person playing multiple roles or lots of people playing individual roles, they're deceiving us. And they tell us who they worship through the symbolism. And I'll keep calling them out to the day that I die, or at least the vessel of Adam Edwards. Augustus of Rome, born 923. It's very interesting. I didn't actually know that. Hand of God rematch or Jesuit France? I don't see France getting there again. No, I don't see France getting there. Germany may, with the Adolf Hitler riddle. Remember, Adolf Hitler equals 56. He supposedly died at age 56. He supposedly left Germany to Argentina. Germany lost the 1966 World Cup 56 years ago. Society of Jesus 56. Pope Francis, the first openly Jesuit Pope. So Argentina, Germany, maybe a rematch. Remember Germany beat Argentina? Was that another 1-0? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 2014. Goetze. So maybe they do that 8 years after, which is that huge number. Just goes round and round. But I'm waiting on Elizabeth to go, aren't I? The whole England riddle for me depends on the Queen being gone before that World Cup. If she's still supposedly here, I don't think England are going to win it. But if she goes and Prince Philip's gone and loads of other rituals that England have been doing, like England, the first 4 people with monkeypox were supposedly from the United Kingdom. They do all those rituals. Remember, Italy was the first nation in Europe to be hit by coronavirus, and then they win the Euros. They do a lot of stuff like this. Phone's going. What about the kids? I'd love that also. Like 12, 13-year-old kids, what size would their shirts be? Just like small adult? Would it be small adults for like 12, 13-year-olds? I don't want to order these t-shirts and then get them and they're like tiny. I'm not going to fit people. Paul Scholes, who had asthma and was tiny, it goes on to be a GOAT. Do you know how you're able to do that? You know how that's able to be done? Through magic and black spells. For somebody like Scholes, who had asthma and was small, to have the career he had. All right, why the Neville sisters could play for the best team in the world at the time and for their nation. It's not just Masonic ties, it's high-ranked magic, in my opinion. Austin loves your work. This is what Bald Don't Lie is saying. Thank you, Austin. It's always a blessing to continue to bring people to your work and build our community. This second message will definitely be even better, but can't guarantee it won't make you cry. Less than 2 weeks, baby. Oh, mate, that's beautiful. Yeah, Austin seems to be a good guy. I've spoken to him, haven't I, in your live streams? Very knowledgeable guy. I learn from him every time, especially when he talks about natural disasters or so-called natural disasters. But yeah, I'm excited to read your book. I read quickly as well. I've read it through the PDF, but it's not the same. It's way more enjoyable reading it as a hard copy. So yeah, 13 days to be exact, baby. I just checked it. I'm going to see you on a day leaving 142 days left in the year. Valentine's Day, baby. So maybe I will cry. Maybe my heart will be racing, baby. All right, I'm off. Where's Lady Hawk and Divine tonight? Sleeping. In England now, it's not even 6 a.m. It's like about to become 6 a.m. That's why they're not here. I rarely go live at this time because I know my audience, most of them are from England, according to the, what do they call it? Oh, what do they call it? Analytics. The analytics say most of my fans or subs come from England, then the United States, then Canada, and then loads of crazy nations. I think Argentina's a trap, probably Brazil beating England. Brazil have a phenomenal riddle as well. But guys, it's not till November, so we don't need to worry too much about the World Cup right now. The good book tells us to stay away from black magic and the occult. Yes. Yep. Shouldn't play with magic. But I think it's very real. We know without a doubt that Alex Jones is also Bill Hicks. I believe you are correct there. I believe you are correct. Yeah, everybody loves Bill Hicks. They're both controlled opposition, played by the same person. Alex Jones, Bill Hicks, same person. And the anatomy pretty much suggests that it's the same person. and they were genetic females. All right. 2005 UCL final, the fakest of them all. Yeah, what, Liverpool, Milan, 3-3. Liverpool 3-0 down at half-time against the best team in the world, with the best defence in the world. And they come back and win on penalties. Yeah, that is the most rigged European final. Maybe final of all time. 2005 Champions League final in Istanbul. For me. Don't ever quit decoding sports. I won't. I just won't give as much energy to it, and I won't let it upset me if I miss. Because I know by the end of the month, I'm going to get over 50%. I always have done. 66.6 now. I've had months where I've gone over 90, 70, 80. I had some where I've just snuck 54% for Kobe, who died 5 months and 4 days after his birthday. But I'm not going to let my work obsess over sports, because this knowledge is way more important than that. But I won't stop decoding sports. Just won't do it every day. I'll do it when it feels right for me to do it. Night, Kathy. I should probably go as well. Take my belt off. Heavyweight championship belt, baby. The illusion's gone, baby. Love you, baby. Love you too, baby. Jimmy Max seems like a very funny guy. I just got told for getting 3 out of 4 tornadoes called correctly this year. Well, that's not good enough, mate. 75% is not good enough. All right, come back when you get 4 out of 4, and I'll maybe start even acknowledging your work. Okay, Austin? It's not good enough, 3 out of 4. I know, mate, it's a disgrace. But that's the beauty. Is it a beautiful thing? No. I said when you're a teacher, is that thing where you write 10 words on the whiteboard and you misspell one of them, you get 9 correct. They're going to notice the one you got wrong and say, you don't deserve to be a teacher. Why are we paying you to be a teacher? You can't even spell. A friend of mine's just arrived in San Diego. Hope she has a good time. What? When did he grow a beard? Wow, a lot of stuff going on. Hello, NR. You've just caught me at a bad time because I'm about to leave, I think. 2 hours and 7 minutes, 27, the 201st day of the year. That's the way broker sports and rebels. Yeah, exactly, Chuck. When you decode sports, because you and I pretty much know at this point that everything's synced up. The whole universe is synced by a code, all of it. When you do decode sports, it brings you to other things, like with that Germany-England code, where we're connecting it to World War II, World War I, the 1966 World Cup final, Hitler, Boris Johnson, the Euro 2020 final, economic crashes. So just by coding that sports game, 9/11, we're learning so much about the history of the world and what's gone on through decoding a women's soccer final, football final, which you'd have to pay me like 20 grand to watch, which is basically blokes running around in wigs, to be honest with you. But through decoding that, and if we get it right, which we probably will we go, yeah, look how good we are, look how smart we are? No, we'll go, wow, that's another one, right? Maybe we are onto something with this revelation, which I've been talking about now for many months. Chuck's now using revelation, which is great. And I think I would say what's gone on with Chuck and I has been a really good example of growth, where it was 2 egotistical maniacs who was trying to better each other, like one-up each other every time we coded. to now working together at a very high level. So yeah, code in sports is good, but gambling, not so much. It can be good like today, but it's a lot of work and it's a lot of energy and a lot of emotion and a lot of risk. But it's your call. Bill Hicks, 1,000,000% Alex Jones. They like the same music too. There's always connections that are blatant. People only notice they look alike, never look at the connections. I agree. They put it in your face. They mock you. And anything, they make it so obvious that it seems so unbelievable, that it's so clear that it's like, no, maybe it's just a wild coincidence. It's the same person. Same person. All right, I'm off. Thank you for listening, especially on your Friday night or Saturday morning. I appreciate you all. Thanks for all your great comments. I'm gonna go to my bedroom, chill out before I go to bed. That hike took it out of me. It's a long ass hike. Yeah, Agent D, I agree with that last comment. I'm too tired to read it out. All right, thank you guys. I'm going to respond to my messages as well. English language equals 142. Go on, Andreas. Take care. If I go live tomorrow, I go live. If I don't, I don't. And for those people who are thinking, is this really the illusion? Where's his beard gone? I shaved it off. I kept a little bit just for the ladies. What was that? An insect just came out of my beard. All right, guys. Much love. Take care. Have a wonderful Saturday, I will say. Bye.